We are in 3rd grade MyMath. We're going to work on pages 63 and 64 today. Independent practice. Find each sum and draw a line to the correct addition property. So we're going to look here and we see parentheses, and we remember that parentheses is associative. So I'm going to actually draw my lines to the ones I see associative property before I solve. Then I see these 2 plus 8 and 8 plus 2. I remember mixing those numbers around is the commutative property. And these two are mixed, so that's also the commutative property. And this number 7, I see a 0. And I know that if there's a 0 in the problem, this is the identity property. Now I'm going to solve these. 2 plus 5 is 7, and 7 plus 8 is 15. Or 5 plus 8 is 13, and 13 plus 2 is 15. In the parentheses, we do this part first. Now 2 plus 8 is 10, and then mix them, 8 plus 2, still 10. 9 plus 2 is 11, and 2 plus 9 is also 11. 100 plus 0, still 100, it's identity property. And here we have 4 plus 6 plus 3, so we do this inside first, so that's 9. 9 plus 4 is 13. Or 4 plus 6, which is 10, plus 3, 13. I think this one's a little easier. Algebra. Use an addition property to complete. 6 plus something is 6. Well, if this number stays the same, we know that's the identity property, so this is a 0. 7 plus 9 plus something is equal to 9 plus 7 plus 3. So look here, this 7 is there, this 9 is there. What's the missing number? 3. 9 plus 2 equals 2 plus something. Remember the commutative property if you flip these numbers around. So this will be 9. Just take the 9, put it right here. This right here, the associative property, we're going to use parentheses for the 8 and 3. And over on this side we have the 8, the 3, and what's missing is the 2. So we fill in the blank with that 2, that missing number. It's kind of like a puzzle. Number 13. Find each sum mentally. So we're supposed to use our mental math to do this. So I know 7 plus 1 is 8, and 8 plus 9 is 17. 7 plus 5 plus 5. 7 plus 5 is 12, plus 5 more is 17. Complete the number sentence for the figures below, which shows the associative property of addition. And remember, associative is where we use parentheses to block up the numbers. So I see 3 plus 5. So 1, 2, 3, those are the green ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 stars. And then 1, 2, 3, 4 triangles. So we're going to put the 4 triangles here. So I could do 3, those are the 3 circles. And what's missing? The 5 stars and the 4 triangles. Let's go to page 64. Write a number sentence and identify the property. In 3 baseball games, the Tigers scored 7, 4, and 6 runs. How many runs did the Tigers score in all 3 games? So all 3 means we're finding the total, and we have 6 plus 4 plus 7. I know that 6 plus 4 is 10, plus 7 is 17. And when we have parentheses, that is called the associative property of addition. Mathematical practice. Model math. Kelly collected 16 vacation brochures last summer. This summer she did not collect any brochures. How many brochures did she collect altogether? So if she collected 16 and this year she didn't collect any, that's 0. So 16 plus 0 is 16, and this is the identity property. This number stays the same. Mrs. Jackson bought 3 blue notebooks and 9 red notebooks. Mr. Mendez bought 9 blue notebooks and 3 red notebooks. How many notebooks did they each buy? So I have Mrs. Jackson bought 3 blue and 9 red, and so I'm going to put Mrs. Jackson. So she has 12 notebooks. And Mr. Mendez bought 9 blue and 3 red, so he also has 12 notebooks. So they both have 12, and this is the commutative property. You can mix up these first 2 numbers and you still get the same total. Can the commutative property be used for subtraction? Not exactly. For example, 9 minus 2 equals 7, but 2 minus 9 does not equal 7, but it does equal -7, but we don't do that in the 3rd grade. Building on the essential question, how can addition properties help me add whole numbers? So the properties are the rules help us solve problems and check our work. I like having addition rules because the numbers always have to follow those rules.